Hello, world. We're back. Welcome to the Forbidden Lands, the Hanging Stones, episode 53, Return to the Hollows.
The only thing more exciting to tune into than the big game.
There is no big game. This is the big game.
This is the episode I think we're finally going to break Josh. As players, your goal is always to break your DM, and I think tonight's the night.
He breaks us very.
I do feel I feel it in the air a little bit. When last we left our heroes, a lot of crazy stuff happened. Where did we start last time? It was at the stronghold,
It was
and then we headed north.
We started outside the bitchin' battle tower. You had seen something.
We started with me accidentally spoilering something to half of the party that didn't know it. And then we set off north, and the party is journeying towards Mistwall to try to resurrect their friend Velles in hopes of petitioning the elves and bringing them her heartstone to try to get them to bring her back. They're also bringing along the ancient heartstones of some of the first elves and want to bargain for the resurrection of their friend. On the way here, we had a visit from Marigal, who burst out of Zoe's body in the middle of the journey and left her in terrible shape on the ground. And they had a private word together. And the group, let's see, what else?
We went into the Hollows, and I'm getting new clothes.
Yeah. You went to the Hollows because you were in a field of magical flowers that had a poisonous.
We were trying not to be poisoned.
Yeah, you were trying not to be poisoned, and so you diverted to the Hollows, which was not part of the plan. This is the village that the group. It was a rather different looking group back then, but the group came here some 40 or 50 sessions ago, and had many adventures, made many friends when they were getting to know the Forbidden Lands. And Vergello and Grunrock were in the party at that time. So this is a return to sort of an old stomping ground for them.
Oh yeah, we swapped out Vergello and Dog.
Yeah, Vergello is traveling with the group.
Zoe offered to talk to Yawin to set up delivery trade with the Spire. And he blew me off. And that would be for Gello, not Yawin.
Right. Yawin hasn't met with the party yet.
I don't know if Yawin blew you off so much as the guards did, but
I didn't talk to the guards yet. I haven't talked to anyone. I was getting new clothes, and Ralgar went into the town and saw Rush Brothers in the town.
Yeah.
The town guard.
So a few things have visibly changed since you were here last. Notably, on the north end of the river, kind of northwest of the bridge, a short distance from where you are now, it looks like the small houses that are up there those two houses that are up there have been upgraded and are covered in emblems of the Rust Brothers. It looks like they've taken those houses and turned them into a little base of operations there. And there's several Rust Brothers patrolling about the town square doing drills. So it looks like the Rust Brother presence, which previously when you came here, there was just one lone Rust Brother who was sort of the peacekeeper of the town. Now there are several, and some Iron Guards, one of whom seems to be guarding the house of Yawim on the top of the hill in the center of town. That's the one up that little staircase right above the town square. Yeah. And the docks and part of the brewery that were burned in the fire when you were here last are rebuilt. And the inn in the center of town, which was previously sort of a rival establishment to the Three Skulls Brewery, now has Three Skulls iconography all over it. Yawim has really taken over the town, it seems. And, right before we wrapped last time, Grunrock was startled by a dog. A big black dog on the other side of the gate that also scared the crap out of him last time he was here. Months ago. And it sent him running and screaming into a nearby house, which has attracted the attention of one of the guards. This earned Grunrock an experience point for triggering his dark inconvenience. And now they have to deal with the fact that a Rust Brother is coming towards the house to investigate the sound. But two quick side notes before we jump in. One is that our YouTube channel hit 1,500 followers today.
Woo! That's great!
So thank you
That's
all.
awesome! Thanks, everybody!
Woo! The other is just a scheduling update, which is that a week from Wednesday, that is going to be on the 15th of this month, Dolmenwood will be continuing. Picking up where we left off with the whole party getting blasted with rainbow beams and getting their personalities scrambled. Like you do. Sup, Elric? Thank you for joining as always.
What's up, Big E? Easy E?
I have it on good authority that Elric is 1,499 of those followers. And without further ado...
I ever wonder what Elric looks like? I don't want to send us a photo or anything. I'm just curious, like, what does everyone think Elric looks like?
He's me. He's been me the whole time.
I imagine he smokes a pipe.
Monocle,
Nice
top
curly
hat.
mustache. Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you guys just thinking of the Monopoly Man? Do you think Elric looks like the Monopoly Man?
He is eternal.
He is eternal.
All right. So, Man of Mystery. So,
There's a vampire confirmed.
without further ado, Grunrock has just run into this building. Vergello, where were you? You were...
I was running because I ran into town when I heard Grunrock screaming.
Okay.
So I was basically approaching the door that he ran into because I saw him run in and slam.
Somebody was running in after Grunrock, and I can't remember if
Yeah,
it was
that
was you.
That was me.
So Zoe
Yeah.
was doing something else. Where was Zoe?
I was sticking my head out the door of the shop that I'm in, looking
Right.
for where the Rust Brothers are doing.
She was getting clothes.
Right. Okay, you're over here. Put you over here.
Okay.
You're popping your head out and looking across this ahoy. And let me grab an icon for the Rust Brother, and then we'll jump in. Oh god, he's so big. All right. A Rusty Bro.
Oh, guys, don't worry. He's been badly injured.
Damn you.
That's not the clothes.
Oh, now he's dead.
Yes!
Hey!
It was so easy, guys!
The game,
But now we're gonna get blamed on the murder.
It was going to happen one way or another. All right. Grunrock runs screaming into a random house. There is a woman and her child in here. The kid looks maybe like 9 or 10 years old. And they are startled and cry out and run up against the walls. And the woman says, "No, don't hurt us. Don't hurt us. Oh, there's a goblin."
Much like a feral cat or some such critter. I'm gonna try and get on a high place.
You do vaguely remember that. Oh, okay. Sorry. You get up on a high place?
Up on her kitchen table and then like jump over to the counter and try and get up on a cabinet if there's something like that.
Sure, you do that. And so you're scrabbling for high ground, knocking over dishes and making a mess of things. You do also vaguely remember that people in this town are pretty sus of goblins. They were not entirely welcoming when you were here last. And Vergello, you come running in after him, and you glance outside and see that a Rust Brother is approaching. He's wearing one of those ochre cloaks. He's got rusty iron chains around his neck, a big rusty greatsword slung over his back, and he's walking slowly and deliberately towards the house to investigate what's happening. His face is badly scarred down one side, and his mouth is kind of misshapen, and one side of his face is kind of droopy. He's missing hair on one side, and has patches in his hair on the other side. His hair is like wiry and scraggly, and he's just snarling and marching towards the house to investigate. You have about 15 seconds to discuss what you want to do.
I mean, I would obviously charge back in and just try and calm Grunrock down. Be like, Grun, dude, hey, buddy, calm down. Come on, you've seen this dog. It's chained up. It can't get to you. You remember same dog from last time? It's not a problem.
It's still looking for me, Rigello.
Don't
remembers
worry.
me from before.
You're here with me. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Let's get off the counter. You're freaking out this nice family. They're very scared.
You hear footsteps on the front porch. Stomp,
I'll
stomp,
jump
stomp,
down and try and run for the back of the house.
and rattling chains.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Sorry for the disturbance. My friend's terrified of dogs, so he had a little bit of a panic attack. There's no need to do anything. So sorry to you, ma'am and young lady. Is there any damages I can pay for, or any inconvenience I can do? I pull out some silver. I'll put like 5 silver on the table, like in front of them. Like, so sorry for the inconvenience.
At this point, the Rust brother steps into the room and says, "Is there a disturbance?" And the woman says, "A goblin just came running through my house. This man vouches for him. He says that he is a friend of his." And the Rust brother sort of glares at you, and he sizes you up. And he says, "I don't recognize this one. What's your name?"
Vergello's the name. And yours?
His gaze narrows, and he says, "Say that name again."
Vergello?
I actually need to consult my notes, because there were multiple bounties out. Give me one sec.
Once
I
upon
only
a
have a
time,
reputation of 2.
There was a bounty out for you when we left. Not here,
That wasn't here. That's
but
why I
we
thought
left.
it was safe for a second.
It was in Lingmel that your bounty was posted, and it was because we were running from the Red Runners.
Roll your reputation.
Oh, jeez.
If you get any
low,
sixes, then he will know about your bounty.
Roll some dice. That's what we're here
Nice.
to do.
Huh. Feel like I've heard that name somewhere. Well, tell your friend wherever he is. You hear you hear something get knocked over on the back porch as he's scrabbling his way out.
I'll pay for that.
Tell your friend if he's going to stay in the hollows, we do not tolerate disturbers of the peace. We send them to sleep with the dead, if necessary. Understood?
Absolutely. I will make sure the message is crisp and clear.
I've
Thank
got-
you for protecting these fine folk.
I've got my eye on you, Vergello. Why
Yes,
are
sir?
you in our town anyway?
We were essentially chased in here in the late of night. Fortunately, one of the guardsmen was kind to let us in, and we were able to crash for the night. We were looking to leave immediately, as soon as we gather all of our things.
Well, you'd best be well on your way sooner rather than later. This town has little patience for rabble-rousing. Now leave this woman's house at once.
Absolutely.
Back door clambers shut.
Okay. You're now, creeping along the back of the house.
I'll step out and try and catch an eye of Grunrock if I can.
Okay. You do glance around and see him poking his head out around the back of the house.
I'm gonna kind of give you a nod back to the inn, and then do a shush thing to try and. I mean, are you a little more calm now? Like, I know you're probably still panicky, but are you like?
You don't have to be
like I'm
panicking
far-
anymore. Yeah.
I feel like I'm far enough away that I'm like probably all right.
I'll let you play it off however you want at this point. Drawing the attention of the Rust brothers, making them note Vergello's name, and remember what both of you look like is consequence enough for the dark secret trigger that we had. So from here, you can do it however you want.
I'll move back towards the inn as kind of quiet. You can't really stealth in broad daylight over a bridge, but as much as that as you can. More so from the dog than the Rust brother. Trying to like sneak my way back without making the dog bark again.
Okay. Just making a note for future.
If I see him move back towards the inn, I'm gonna make my way to the tailor, where I'm assuming Zoe still is because she was getting new clothes.
Yeah, she was poking her head out and looking around, so you can make eye contact or goggles contact.
I'll walk into the tailor.
Okay.
I don't know if she has her new digs yet.
Vergello approaches. You heard a ruckus.
Up a shirt. Yeah. Is everything okay?
About as okay as it's going to get for now. But as soon as you get your new clothes, we need to leave immediately.
I mean, I haven't had a chance to talk with Yawam yet, though.
I'm assuming you saw the contingent of Rust Brothers.
I did. I thought you'd be interested in knowing about that as well. It was my plan to talk to him.
I appreciate it. I'm not on their favorite list, nor is Grunrock. And given the most recent incident, it's best if we leave ASAP. Maybe we can come back at another time. I would like to have a talk with y'all about all these Rust Brothers, but it seems like staying is going to do more damage than anything else.
That seems valid. Well, considering at the moment they don't know that you and I are together, and maybe you guys head out first. I'll give it like 30 minutes or so, and then I'll head out. That way it doesn't look like we're together if you want me to come back up and talk to y'all in the future.
Sounds like a decent enough plan to me.
Did you want anything in town while we're here? I can go buy something.
No, I think I'm okay. Josh, is there like anything this tailor has on display that looks cheap that I can buy just immediately?
Yeah, just common clothes.
I will buy a cheap shirt for whatever and walk out just specifically looking at it as if I came in here to buy a shirt, and that's it.
I'm
Okay.
looking for the cost of clothes right now.
Simple
I'll do
clothes,
that and then make my way back to
15 copper, which is 1.5 silver.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can get that.
I don't even care what it looks like. It's just a simple clothes. Just so it looks like I wasn't in there to talk to her, but to buy some clothes.
It's the medieval equivalent of a Hawaiian shirt.
You got Mickey Mouse ears, a Hawaiian shirt, and a camera around your neck.
I visited the Hollows, and all I got was this lousy shirt.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right.
And then, yeah, I'm going to head back to the inn.
Ralgar, the inn, the Three Skulls where you were sleeping.
Correct.
Okay. Before that happens, Grunrock comes running back. Ralgar, you see him come shuffling back in your direction because you were still at the inn. He looks distraught. Shaken, maybe.
Well, alrighty then. What do you do, Grunrock?
Bust through the door, slam it shut behind me, and I'm like, "Hey, Ralgar."
What you doing there, bud?
Hiding from a dog. Oh, and a Rust brother, but a dog.
Which one was more scary?
The wolf?
It was a wolf?
They're all wolves. And I kind of like, for one of the few times in Grunrock's life, he kind of realizes that you're at least part wolf, and is like,
I bare my fangs.
Ah! More experience for Hank. Notably, while you're having this conversation near the entrance of the tavern, you now notice a sign posted by the door, Adam, or Ralgar, that you did not see when you first arrived. But it says, "Welcome to the Three Skulls. Dwarves and other beard gobs don't bother."
Wow. Well, no, take a look at that sign. Was this town always so,
racist.
Yeah.
Especially the guy that owns this place.
Wait, isn't that the same guy that makes all the beers?
Yeah. Also, he's a dwarf.
Wait, he's self-racist?
He doesn't think he's a dwarf. He thinks he's a human.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun.
All right, at this point, Vergello and Zoe get back. But you
Zoe
keep
is not
talking.
with you. I am
Oh,
not
right.
with them.
So
I'm not
Vergello
with
gets
both of them.
back. You can continue your conversation, though.
Who is my dog barking at?
Yeah,
That's
the
your
first
dog
time
barking.
we
I
were
thought
here-
Josh was playing a dog sound effect in the background.
Nah. I actually had a moment where I wasn't sure if it was Sirenscape or not.
I thought he was doing it to me on purpose, guys.
I was trying to find the tab because I was like, this is like not very loud. Let me see if I can turn it up.
Yeah.
No, that's just Charles Barkley having a good old bark.
The first time I was here, I called him a beard gob. You should have seen how red he turned.
So does he like you or not?
Yes, because we stopped his tavern from burning down, and we threw out the old bitch that used to run this place. So now he's mayor, king, grand poobah, or whatever it is.
And clearly, he's either struck a deal with the Rust Brothers, or the Rust Brothers have worked their way in.
Well, you know what the best thing to do with a Rust Brother is?
Hide.
I was just saying, give him no taste of that Terramota magic.
Do I still have that? And I'll
I don't know, I
start
just meant
digging through my
you
bag.
like
trying
killed
to
them like
see.
you did to Terramota. That was really cool.
I do have her leg pieces and glove pieces.
Who's gonna wear them? Are we about to weekend at Bernie's Terramota?
No, we don't have the rest of her thing.
Leave this town.
So I met up with Zoe on after our incident with Grunrock. She's going to wait 30 minutes before she leaves, after we leave,
Okay.
to try and keep a desperate distance from us, so she can come back and potentially talk to Yawon in the future without the Rust Brothers seeing
Okay.
us.
All right. So you passed 30 minutes?
Or are we leaving?
I think
Well-
we're leaving.
We're leaving, and then she's going to follow us 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you didn't
Okay.
prep anything
Yeah.
for this town, like a sort of like revolution against the Rust Brothers or something, because we're
Howdy. All right. So you're just leaving out the gate you came in?
That's the
All right.
plan, as
All right.
nondescript
As I step out the inn to Josh, I want to look around to see if I see that Rust Brother or any other Rust Brother that may be looking at us. Just to see if they do, and I do want it to be like, all right, well, we're heading out. Everyone have a good time. Tell y'all when we came by to visit. Like, just make it known that we're leaving.
Okay. Yeah, you'll make a show of leaving. It's a small enough town that when people come and go, word travels fairly quickly.
just parading our way out of town.
So if
Yeah.
you're making it known that you're leaving town and trying to make sure that people notice, word will get to the Rust Brothers fairly quickly. All right. You depart. No one challenges you on the way out. Zoe, 30 minutes have passed.
I guess I would have gone to this other bar and I would not have waited 30 minutes in the clothes shop. This town doesn't seem like it's fancy enough. As I'm like kind of waiting for time to go by, I'm gonna ask the bartender, I was here, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, and it's definitely a little different. When did there get to be such like an authoritative presence here?
What presence do you refer to?
Yes, the Iron Guard and the Rust Brothers.
Oh, yes. They are stationed here now. They protect the town. They work with the Elder.
Yawin?
Yes.
They protect the town. My apologies. It's been so long. They protect the town from what?
The dead, rabble-rousers, goblin raiders, and travelers who would bring lawlessness inside of these sacred walls.
That is so terrible. I can't imagine that people who are visiting this town would come and just try and ruin it. That's crazy.
You've not seen much of these lands, then.
Oh, not as much as I'd like to.
There's hardly a safe place out there.
Oh, truly? That can't be right. I've stopped in a couple towns that have seemed nice and safe.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But, you know what? I'm just glad that you guys have protection here and people keeping you safe. Hopefully not forcing anyone to do things they don't want to do.
Such as?
I don't know. I always feel like imposed religion can be abrasive, but sometimes just happens when you have so much law enforcement in a place.
You didn't hear me say that, and I'd be careful with that tongue of yours. I've seen more than one get theirs cut out for saying less than you did just now. Who do you sympathize with, You with the Raven Sisters, is that it?
Oh, no. I don't have any religion.
Well,
I believe we're here, and we make the most of it, and then we pass on.
you don't like thinking that hard about it, do you?
No, not particularly.
Well, I'd be
I find
careful.
to be much happier.
That carefree attitude won't get you very far around here. Now, are you going to order a drink? Or can I get back to my duties?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
This is like the least charismatic bartender you've ever met in your life.
Absolutely, let's get an ale. And then I'll, drink it slowly. And when I feel like it's been, 30, 45 minutes, I'll be like, oh, you have the best day. I'll get up and leave.
Okay.
I'll walk around the town, just kind of, looking at the Rust Brothers who are training, try and get an eye on, how many people are there, and then make my way out.
Okay. 1 sec.
Adam, that gif is perfect. God, I wish I was Velles out here just killing people again.
I could start doing that if you guys want me to.
On your way out of town, as you are crossing the bridge, you're the only person walking on it. And sitting on the side of the bridge is a ghost. A female ghost in tattered cloth playing a 3-string lute that is also ethereal and ghostly. She has a hat sitting next to her that is also ethereal, sitting on the edge of the bridge, and she's playing a slow, haunting tune as you cross the bridge. And she is singing a sad, low song of mourning for the dead.
I will stop and search through my bag for a bell. Gotta find the line. And if she looks over at me, or whether she does or doesn't, I will say, I come in peace and amity in the hour of the dead, and then put it back in my backpack and go sit next to her and be like, hello.
She stops playing her song and she looks up, and her hood sort of falls back, revealing her long hair, and you see that she has a noose tied around her neck that is like tucked down into the cloak that she's wearing. It's not until she leans her head back that you notice it, and her eyes look sad, and she looks straight at you and stops singing but says nothing.
Can I hear her singing?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. I would ask if you all right. Honestly, that's like my knee-jerk reaction. But clearly you're not because of the song. And well, your ghost state. So instead, I'll ask, is there something I can do to help you?
She doesn't speak, but she looks around and she picks up her hat that's sitting next to her, and she sort of holds it out and shakes it. You hear it sounds like 3 coins jingling inside.
I will reach into my bag. Oops, that's Velles's. Wrong thing. I don't know how much money I've got. I gotta look. I will pull out 3 copper pieces and drop them in her hat.
Okay. They fall right through the hat, land on the bridge, and bounce around and fall into the river. But she's now shaking the hat, and it has 3 more ghostly coins in it. Cool. She nods quietly to you, doesn't smile, doesn't say anything, and then sets the hat back down and then resumes playing her song. Her song seems to be something about the restless dead. It's a song of mourning for those who died defending their king and were punished for their loyalty.
Oh man, I really want to know more about this, but I've got to meet some people. I don't know your name, but I'm Zoe, and I promise that I will eventually make my way back here, and I would love to hear your music and try and right the wrong that was done to you.
She just slowly nods, and then you go on your way.
Yep.
You make your way out of town, and you reunite with your friends a short distance away. These roads are longer than they were the last you were here, but they still only go maybe a quarter mile from town before they sort of split off into a bunch of hunting and game trails going in different directions.
Well, guys, I just saw a ghost. Like a literal ghost.
I don't know if I saw a ghost last time we were there. We definitely saw skeletons, though.
I mean, there were plenty of dead when we got here last night, but this was a ghost in the middle of the day just sitting on the bridge. It was a girl, and she had been hung. You could see the noose around her neck.
Yeah. You know there are like ghosts everywhere all the time, right?
I don't usually see them, though.
Oh, first time.
How often do you see ghosts?
Oh, all the time. Did you talk to her?
Yeah, but she didn't really talk back, though she was singing earlier, and I could hear her singing. I guess she just wasn't in the mood to talk. I mean, it wasn't like I had time to listen. I was trying to catch up with you guys.
How much do I know about ghosts? Can I know a lot about ghosts?
You're a necromancer. You know a ton about ghosts.
That's what I figured. Do I know whether ghosts normally talk or not? Or if that's like a thing about the medium that you got a magic to talk to them?
They can talk, yeah.
Think about the medium.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah,
I
that was
wondered if
great.
it was like about the town. It's just like, yeah, the dad get up and walk around here. I don't know.
Well, do you want us to do anything about it?
Well, I mean, I think we're a little busy right now, right?
Next time. Let's do things in the hollows when we aren't carrying artifacts on us that the Rust Brothers could confiscate.
That makes sense. Oh, I love this sunshine. Okay, let's go then.
All right, you set out from the hollows. It is morning. And there we go. And where would you like to go from here?
I guess northwest.
Let's go straight north. Let's do a new hex.
There's a river there. This is a river.
Yeah, there's a river.
That's the river
We
that
go-
runs through the hollows. You could leave the other side of the hollows.
No, because then we'd have to cross the river again.
We should just go northwest and then northwest again if you want to do an empty hex.
I just love exploring. You know,
Me
seeing what's
too.
out there.
Me too.
Yeah, fine. We ball. Let's go find some more poison flowers. We're looking for
All
a
right.
red runner anyway, so I guess
True.
anywhere we can happen into a red runner is worthwhile.
All right. You set off northwest. It is late summer. There's that chill breeze of waning summer starting to blow through. It is clear, sunny, and a pretty serene day for traveling. You enter the Dankwood for the first time in a while. This is your old stomping ground. You know the Dankwood well. Well, you don't know all of its corners and all of its mysteries, but traveling the terrain in general, and the familiar sights, sounds, and smells surround you. The buzzing of insects, the general mugginess, and the tangle that you have to, damp tangle that you have to clamber through to get around is all very familiar to you. So, yeah, you head into the forest. You're no longer able to cover as much ground per quarter day with your horses. Let's see. It's looking for the travel
I-
speed chart. There we go.
While you're looking at that.
Now it's a hex
while
per
we're-
quarter day.
While we're traveling, I'm going to ask Ralgar, what was the name of that magic artifact that the Duke told you about again?
Oh, I forgot, but I have it written down in one of my books. Hold on a second. I'll take a look. Rummaging through my bag. Let's see. Relics. I gotta go to the index. Hold on.
It was like several things, right? It was,
Yep. I know. I store all my notes. Let's see. Dickhead Duke. Page 792.
You sort it by information.
Rushbane.
Rust-
No, that's the one we already have. Let's see. It's gonna be a 798. Where is it?
Was it Malakarn?
Let's see. Rustbane.
Yeah,
Rustbane is a mighty sword. And then there's a scepter with a great red jewel. And he didn't tell me the name. He just said it was a scepter.
Does that name? That name is like sticking out to me. Malakarn. But I can't remember where I heard it, and I could have swore. I mean, I talked to a couple like weapons dealers and things while we were in, what's the name of that town? Belzeran. When you guys were like hiking, you know, I got some food. I was talking to some weapons dealers, and the name Malagor just came up, and so I was like, "Is that what we? Do we know anything about that?"
No, I don't think I've ever heard that one. Because let's see. Dog took the purifier. That was the sword we got back there. Then the dickhead Duke told me about Rustbane and a scepter. I've heard about a big ol' battle axe once before. that was called Doham's Chopper. Nope, I don't know.
I'm trying to remember if this is something that you all would know.
I mean, it could just be something random that was brought up in Valdoran. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if the party know this, because I feel like they might, but I don't want to say more than I should.
Can I do a lore with since I have the cloak on and use the artifact die?
Yeah.
I wrote down what the bonuses were, but I don't remember where I wrote the note. Was it just a D12?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Oh, we rolling dice.
That
Whoa!
is the most insane roll ever.
Jesus!
He just rolled
Oh my
three
God!
sixes, and then he rolled an 8 on an 8-sided artifact die. That was a
What
perfect
don't
roll.
I know about this is the real question.
The whole legend. Okay.
But make him sing it to us. He's a bard.
Oh, there once was a sword that. Okay.
I'm not even built.
I mean, I'll take what I can get.
Josh told me the lyrics and then I'll sing it.
Vergello.
Yes.
I'm trying to decide if we want to mute people so that then you can decide what to
Yes.
share or.
Yes.
Okay. You three mute out. This will be fairly quick, but.
I'm muted.
The downside is that I have to take the notes.
Look at my ring. Do you need anything from downstairs?
No.
Water or anything?
No, yes.
They muted
Amy!
themselves, but they didn't mute
No.
their mics.
Amy! Amy!
Oh my goodness.
Amy!
That's so funny.
She's neater. God! I'm the only person who takes notes in this house.
Amy.
Amy!
What about me?
Amy.
Amy, you're unmuted the whole time. You need to mute.
Okay, I'm going deaf again. Goodbye.
All right. Lord of mercy.
Oh, that's so funny. I mean, she was just saying that she's the best note taker.
All right. All right. With the help of the Bloodstar Cloak Clasp, you the whole legend of the sword flashes into your knowledge, which makes sense because the stone in the clasp, she definitely knows this story. She actually knows more. This is actually perfect for you getting 5 successes here, because she has an intimate past connection to this sword. She knows its history, and she might know more than just about anybody in the world about it. Sorry, what was her name? It's just bugging me, so I'm checking. Eridne, yeah. So, in days long past, there was Viridia, who was the elf warrior maiden and one of the first elves. She would be one of the elves whose heartstones go in the crown. She was a friend to a giant that had 2 spirits living in it. And it had two eyes, and each time the giant would go to sleep, one of its eyes would go to sleep and the other eye would wake up. These two halves of its personality were called Scrome and Scrame. And Scrome was a good, beneficent giant, and Scrame was an absolute menace that would ravage the countryside and just pillage and plunder and cause all kinds of havoc. And in her travels, Viridia came across this giant, and she befriended the good half, but was swallowed by the evil half when the good half went to sleep. And after being digested, her heartstone became lodged in the evil eye. And it wasn't until the other elves, including Gamelda and Eridne, went out to try to slay the evil eye to retrieve the stone, that they discovered that was where it was. And when they retrieved the stone, it had been stewing in the evil eye of the cursed giant for so long that it had turned a deep emerald green color and was cursed forevermore. And after they brought Viridia back by restoring her body using the green stone, she was never quite the same, and she was untrusting and made it her personal mission to go around bringing death to all those that have overstayed their time in the world. She became like a force of nature that would go around slaying things that she considered to have been living too long or that had become a burden on the land. And she became an absolute menace who and her sword was called, now I'm blanking, it's the sword. Malagarn. Malagarn was Viridia's sword that she used to kill many, many, many people and monsters and creatures. It was her life-ending blade that she carried with her. And after a fling with a demon named Marigal, she eventually had the stone set in the... He had the stone set in the sword. And
he did, or she did?
He had the stone set in the sword after she had died, and the elves refused to bring her back. And then when the elves tried to seize the sword from him, he stole it and the other heartstones and scattered them to the four winds using magic that even he couldn't track, so that none could find them. So that sword is the sword wielded by Viridia on her deadly crusade, and supposedly it is set with the green stone that is Viridia's heartstone.
Dang.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, I do have a question.
Oh.
Sorry.
Stay muted.
You said he had it set in the sword. The elves refused to bring her back.
Yeah.
So he stole he stole the sword and her heartstone back along with the other heartstones and scattered them? Is that what you said?
Yeah. He went to the elves. I think he and she went to the elves to petition them. I'm not remembering the details of the story. I can double check. But
okay.
But where things were left at the end of the story, her heartstone was set in the sword and was carried by Marigal, and when the Red Runners tried to seize it and the other stones, he scattered them.
Okay, which explains why he knows where her heartstone is, but he is the reason why they were scattered in the first place.
Yes. Marigal is the reason that the heartstones were scattered, because he stole them, and then when the Red Runners tried to seize them, he scattered them with his magic so that none could find them, even him.
So, did we find the Stanengist with the 3 stones in it? Was that him scattering it like that, or was that someone partially reassembling it and put it together? I don't know how much I would know.
Unknown.
He scattered it. Okay, unknown. Okay, that was the only other question.
Yeah, I don't think she would know more of the legend than that.
Jeez, Josh. I don't want to wear this cape no more. I don't like knowledge. Ignorance is bliss.
All right, can I get everybody back?
I'm gonna have to.
All right, I'm coming back. We back. Adam AFK for something. He said he'd be back as soon as possible. I think we can probably push without him though.
Okay. So you asked about it. Vergello seems to zone out like he's searching his memory to try to remember something. You don't know this, but information is flooding into his mind from the cloak clasp that he's got on him.
As I process all of this information that floods my mind, I bring my horse to a stop. And I'm typically the pathfinder, so I don't know how far people walk past me if they walk past me, but I'm just gonna stop, and my eyes just kind of go from like curious to like wide in shock as I just like data starts hitting my brain.
Vergello, is everything okay?
I don't respond, but it doesn't look like I even heard you.
I don't know what just fell over there. Ralgar is mentally checked out. Grudrock, you alright over there? Can I ask you a question?
I just dropped a rock. What's up?
Too much conversation for the goblin. He's just moving objects.
I haven't traveled with Vergello very much. He seems out of it. Like his eyes are glazed over.
Oh, not glazed over. Like I'm shocked and staring off. Like
He's writing a sonnet or remembering an ex-lover. It's okay. Let's just sit down for a minute. He'll catch up.
Okay. I'll just pull up beside him.
I'm gonna just I'll go on like a half watch while we wait for Vergello to come back to himself. Loose perimeter, if you will.
Ralgar, come back!
are you standing beside me when you shout for Ralgar? You said you pulled up beside me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kind of come to a little bit and then slowly turn my head to you.
Ralgar!
Zoe.
Yeah.
How much do you know about your dad's history?
Literally.
Women?
I mean, I was gonna say literally nothing, but I guess that's not entirely true. I know that he's been with many women. He likes to make babies, doesn't like to be a dad, from my understanding. From all the stuff my mom used to say, he's a great lover and a great person, and she wanted to be with him forever, and she despised me for existing. Not much, man, not much. I didn't meet him before being with you guys. I think that when we saw him before we went into the Hollows, it was like the third time I'd ever seen it.
Grunrock.
Yeah, is it about that weapon?
Malagarn.
It sounds familiar.
It's a sword.
Wait a minute.
It's a sword someone asked us to get at one point.
It's the one her dad is looking for.
Yep. I just had a brain blast here. So it turns out, Viridia, she came across these giants, or this one giant that had two spirits inside of it. One was named Scrome and one was named Scrame. one was very nice and generous and happy, and the other one was kind of awful. She befriended the good one. Oh, Adam. Okay, yeah. She befriended the good one. The bad one ate her. She got digested. Her stone got lodged in the evil one's evil eye, and was kind of stuck there for a while. It became corrupted, and when Aridne, I point to the stone in the clasp, and Gamelda went to slay the giants, her stone was corrupted and turned green. And after it was brought back, she wasn't the same. She went on kind of a killing spree of anything that lived too long. And apparently, she had a fling with a demon named Marigal. And yeah, basically he's the reasons all of the stones were scattered, because when they refused to bring her back the second time, because she was a menace and her heartstone was green, Kalman tried to get it back. Well, I don't know if it was Kalman. The Red Runners tried to get it back from him, and he scattered the sword along with the stones.
Pause. I'm trying to keep up with what you're saying.
rambling.
Amy is trying to keep up with what you're saying.
Okay.
Sorry. Someone's got to take notes in this.
Notably, I'm going to interject for 1 second. Bill.
Yeah.
I did not say how she died the second time. Neither did the stone talking to you. So there's no additional information. I'm just letting you know I found the details, and this is all that you know. Okay. Somehow she died a second time.
Yeah, she just died a second time. She was with Marigal in some capacity that he petitioned them to bring her back again, and they refused. They refused to bring her back, and when they tried to get the stone, her stone back, along with the other heartstones that he stole, which were Aridne and the other three and the crown, he scattered them. He just used magic to blast them away. Don't know why they were in the crown the second time. She didn't make it clear if he had the crown, but all I know is the stones were scattered, and her heartstone was in the sword. And that's the sword, Malagarn.
Giants, didn't we? Or at least the good half or something? Wasn't he in the Vale of the Dead? Isn't he the reason we found the crown?
Was that the same giant? That was the same giant.
That was Scrome.
That was
because
Scrome.
He was impressed by Velles.
That guy was awesome. Are you talking about Velas's mom again?
I don't know if we're impressed by Velles was the right words. He said he saw Viridia's darkness in her, I think, or something like that.
Josh, could I potentially do another lore roll if it matters to do?
Mm-hmm. For what?
Did Viridia have a kid potentially with Marigal?
And is that kid Velas?
I'm gonna rule that there's no way you could know that.
Well,
I'm just gonna.
No, I wouldn't know that. I'm wondering if she knows that. Aridne knows that. Or if she's just not telling me, then that's fine. Yeah, there's no way Vergello knows it all.
You don't know.
I'm wondering if she knows.
The answer is you don't know. You don't know if she knows. And the way Aridne will work in the cloak is you can't go communicate with her in a dark void directly. You can't the way that you can with the crown ones, but she will passively impart knowledge onto you in the form of the bonuses that she gives on knowledge checks, and she can occasionally whisper things to you in dreams as well, which is something that you saw happen when you first got the cloak in that dungeon under the Eye of the Rose. So you can't go talk to her and ask her questions directly, but she will impart information to you passively when she wants to, either through dream fragments or through knowledge checks. But
so
all that to say, yeah, you do not know right now.
Okay.
She either doesn't know or hasn't told you, or you haven't come across that information.
Hey, Vergello, can I ask you a question?
Yeah?
What's all this have to do with this sword that Zoe was talking about?
That was her sword. The sword with the green heartstone in it is Malagarn.
Oh.
So, let me get this straight. It's Malagarn. I knew it was a sword, but you guys were asked to find it by Miracle, and it has Viridia's heartstone in it, and that heartstone is green, because she was eaten by a two-spirited giant, and the evil one ate her, and she then became evil when reincarnated after her heartstone was green, and she became kind of dark evil, question mark, and then she went off with my dad, and she died again, and he tried to have her brought back again, and they said no. So he stole a bunch of heartstones. I don't know why some heartstones are more important than others, and they were he spread them by magic. And also, you said Viridia was Velas's grandmother?
I have no idea. We don't know where Velas's mom is.
For
That's
all we
far
know,
as
she
I
could be
know.
your mom too.
Elves
Well,
get
just saying,
along.
we don't know. I'm not like, hiding anything from you. I'm just saying, like, oh, what
This becomes problematic for the reason that the color of Velas's heartstone.
Oh, that's green. Oh, God.
Yeah, you see it now, right?
Ah! Was my dad her grandfather? I don't know if any of my siblings have ever had children. I don't know if these eyes kind of...
Mom? Velas's daughter?
I'm pretty sure Velas would have told us if she had a kid.
No, I had a mother. She's the terrible human being.
That sounds like
my
Velas. Okay.
father.
She's an elf. She's a terrible human. She's an elf.
No, my mother.
So has no elven features either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Neither do I.
bringing us back to my thought is that Velas's heartstone is green, and the elves already refused to bring back a green heartstone. Something to consider in our upcoming deliberation with Miss Law.
You keep discussing. I'm going to AFK for just a sec.
This has all been deliberated. We're doing it. We're going.
We're doing it. We're not changing anything. Does Kalman, who knows that Velas's heartstone's green? I don't even know anymore. Who knows? This is Bill asking. Velas isn't asking. Rogello isn't asking.
Well, Velas can't ask.
The four of us now.
She drowned.
I think maybe Kalman, because I think I showed it to him.
Yeah, I think just
You did. You did show it to him.
I think it's just the five of us. I don't even think the guy that raised her knows for sure. They just know
No,
that she's rebellious.
I don't.
they didn't want her to leave because she was rebellious, but you guys know this because you were there. Velas's mother's heartstone was green. Supposedly, she felt the darkness that was like
so
coming upon her, and she
Okay.
willingly killed herself. And when she died, her heartstone was also green.
Okay.
And
So
was
we
shattered.
have the assumption. We had the assumption that Velas was related to Viridia because of the green heartstone thing.
I've been assuming
That
that since like
Miracle has
session 2.
outright said it.
I
Okay.
actually thought.
No,
I actually thought. This is a wild theory.
Kalman said it.
You know how like when an elf dies, there's a heartstone, and then you can bring them back to life. I was theorizing that maybe you don't bring them back to life as the same person, but it's like an iteration of a new life, and maybe Velas is Viridni.
See, I thought that, but no, we have one. We already have confirmed that there was another green heartstone. It was Velas's mom, but then also we know how they bring them back. Now we touched on that last time.
Maybe Velas is. maybe Veridni became Velas's mom, became Velas.
Maybe
One
there
green
is
heartstone
some.
seen 3 times.
Maybe there's some kind of thing. Bill asking Amy, how does Zoe know the name Malagar? Was it just somewhere in your notes?
It was something that was mentioned at a magic antiquities in Belduran when I was just walking around killing time.
Got it. Okay.
Onward!
Yeah. Sorry, Amy, who shattered Velas's mom's heartstone?
She willingly
Killed herself.
She willingly died, and the elves shattered her heartstone, which is an egregious thing. Like,
by her request, or they chose to shatter it?
Was
I guess
Velas
Velas
alive
doesn't
at the
know.
same time that her mom
Velas knows.
was?
Yes. She died when Velas was like 7 or 8. And Velas thought she and her dad just went out. He died with her mom because he didn't want to be separated from her. And
Ooh,
they
good
both.
dad.
No, not good dad. They left the little child alone.
I think that was sarcasm.
I don't care. So hurts my
Great dad.
and they had their heartstone shattered, which was like a very big deal when Kalman told Velas. Kalman told Velas, and Vergello was there, and someone else was up there. I think it was Ralgar.
Oh yeah, I was complaining about the lack of steps because paws don't do great on ladders.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So
Okay, so we would have to ask Kalman if Velas's parents requested that their heartstones be shattered, or if
I don't know. It was too big of a revelation for her to even ask. Like, because the thought of them being shattered. Because elven heartstones, if they're not being reincarnated, go into the stone mist.
yeah,
Like into trees, into the stone mist.
well, yeah, or they get turned into a treant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They don't get shattered for anything.
Well, this technically doesn't change anything, but Vergello does have a bigger fear on what might happen to Velas's heartstone.
Oh, Amy's been stressed about it the whole time, but I'm just hoping that we're following enough. I love that you guys are catching up to my anxiety. I've thought this since the day she died. You said the heartstones were separated by magic, but you guys have some of them?
Yeah.
You're saying, yeah, this is news. This is news to me. You have not told me this. So then what about the sword? Like, where is that? It wasn't with the other heartstones that you have?
We were given a lead on it by your dad. Your dad gave us a lead.
Cool. What did he say? I mean, we could possibly find this and sell it for some major money, guys.
It's in the. Isn't it in the mines?
The shroud. Yep, it's in the Stone Loom Mines.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the Stone Loom Mines is where it was at. Yeah, it's on the to-do list, though. I believe getting the Heartstone is the major priority. It also puts a massive target on our backs as soon as we do so. More so than there currently is.
That's a pretty big deal, guys.
Don't tell your dad, please.
You're acting like I even see him often enough to tell him. He doesn't ask what's going on with me. You know what I mean?
How are you doing, by the way? Your thing.
You know, I've been better. I don't know if you've ever been quite literally ripped open. It was a really awful experience. It was like every depressing thing I've ever thought popped into my mind, and then it was just agony. It was just really bad. It was really, really bad.
Why are you smiling so much?
I don't want to be depressed anymore, man. You
It
get
helps
depressed,
with the pain.
thinking like that, gets into that mindset. Who knows? Maybe I was thinking too many negative things, and that's why he appeared in the first place. You know, maybe it's on me. Maybe it's on me.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
I think I want to kill your dad.
Yeah, that's not on you. No, it is not your fault. You stop bad.
Guys, I'm not saying I did something wrong. I'm just saying the negative thinking, you know, leads to negative doings. I probably summoned him. You know what I mean?
No.
We don't know.
Nope.
Let's progress forward. Let's change the subject off of me. There's a chance that I'm related to Velles.
I mean, there's a chance that I'm related to like that dog that scared Ralgar, but we don't know.
Well, right, but like more directly, you said that her grandmother
Right.
and my dad had a fling. So
Who knows? Anything's possible. It sounds like your dad's kind of a slut, so we could just have it completely wrong. Who knows? Let's get back on the road, I guess. I don't like wearing this cloak. I don't like having sudden random bursts of knowledge anymore. It sucks.
I can wear it.
No, I don't want to put that.
You look
buddy.
regal AF. All right. All this discussion happens on the way from the hollows into the Dankwood as you are making your way deeper into the trees. You are still in the sparse outskirts of the forest, not in the deep woods, but it is still difficult terrain. So, quarter day gets you into this hex. It is previously explored, and there is not an encounter. So, morning passes. I'm assuming everybody's just at a full D12 on food and water, so you don't have to worry about rolling that since you woke up in the hollows. I think we did that already. But morning passes. It is now daytime. You are into this hex. You may proceed.
Northwest again for the unexplored hex.
All right, let's get a lead the way roll. Unexplored territory.
Baby doll. Just give me a second to click on my character sheet. I love that this is all in Roll20 and you can just like click things and make it happen. Whoever did that is a genius.
I love that equals the amount that I love Sirenscape producing all of our sound needs. Sirenscape.
Lead the way successful. No encounter and no feature of note. I'm revealing this hex and you can proceed from there.
Now we go south to get this one, right? We go south to get the other unrevealed hex. No, I'm kidding. I guess we go north.
We saved that one for the way back.
Yeah.
Gotta find a red runner.
I mean, I guess we're just like,
Should find it closer to Mistwall.
I'm just gonna be playing my lyre, and if I know any songs about elves or any tunes that elves might know, I imagine I would. My mom's an elf. Like, I'm just gonna play that to potentially catch the ear of any red runners that might be in the area.
Okay.
That might clue them in.
I'm going to increase the chances of any encounter by double, including
Heck yeah.
stumbling on red runners. And would you like to travel in the evening? Because it is still light in the evening in the summertime.
No, someone's gotta sleep.
Okay.
To that point, is it still light in the evening in heavy woods like this?
Yeah. Light enough to travel by. It's like traveling in daytime, yeah. The daytime just extends into evening in summer, which isn't going to hold out much longer. You're going to start getting into fall soon. All right. All right. So evening time, you're setting up camp in this hex?
Anyone want to help me set up camp?
I will hand over a large tent that gives you a +2 equipment roll.
I gotta sleep.
I'm looking out for danger. Oh shit, we have food and water. I did not know that.
No, we didn't do that this morning because we were in the hollows.
Oh, okay. I also didn't. Well, I would have rolled my d6 because it's the same day. Okay, don't worry about it.
Well, even with them there dice, I don't make camp.
Okay, so you're gonna have a camp making mishap, but there's also an encounter happening. Funnily enough, it was going to happen without the music. What'd you ask, Amy?
I said, do my non-elven eyes see it?
I don't even know if you need a roll for something. I have not determined what the encounter is yet, so give me a sec. I now have several things to sort out, so you all banter for 1 minute while setting up camp.
Let's vamp. Let's vamp.
Ralgar. This feels so... like... Can I just say this feels like a little bit like Destiny? Not the tent thing.
Because I tried really hard.
No. You definitely did, man. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like, my dad, you guys know him, and, like, he's connected to Velles. Like, I don't know. It just...
You got some big feelings going on.
You know, I got a lot going on, man. Are you guys being fully level with me? Like, if you knew that, like, Velles was my niece, you would tell me, right? Like, if my dad was her grandfather.
Yeah. I'm not big on the whole family lying to each other thing. You might not have met many Wolfkin in the past, but we're pretty big on loyalty and taking care of each other and just the whole pack mentality. So, yeah, if I knew anything about your pack, and if you had been isolated from your pack and wanted to get back from your pack because you felt like you're missing the most important thing in the world to you, yeah, I would help you make that happen.
All right, I am caught up on everything. Couple of things happening here. Number one, you managed to make camp. The mishap that has occurred because of the failed roll is that you set your food in a place where a bunch of bugs get into it, and everybody reduces their food die by 1 before realizing that it is crawling with insects.
First time.
Second, there's no scouting roll necessary for this. Well, there's no scouting roll necessary for this, but I will say that either there's something to be discovered. It'll either be discovered by the scout or the camp maker, because it would make sense for it to be either of them. Just roll a d6 against each other, and whoever rolls higher is going to discover something.
Whoa. Hot dice rolling action. / R1D6.
Right in the middle. Oh, God.
Try again.
R1D6. Bam.
Oh. Wow. All right. Ralgar is making camp, and so you are restless, and you pace around the perimeter of the camp a little bit, and you see something through the trees. Something interesting. So here we go.
Say it.
You see some old, overgrown stone steps up ahead that seem to be going up the side of a little hill, like you're looking at a little piece of a ruin or something. And so while Ralgar is screaming about the food being ruined, you go take a few steps over, and here's what you see. Perched on a small height nearby, an ancient but still majestic looking throne of stone sitting at a little rise. It's partially overgrown with thick thorns, and there is a deep crack zigzagging straight down its back, like it has been sundered into 7 stone steps, tongue twisters, cut in stone, lead up to the modestly decorated throne. Its armrests end in roaring monstrous faces, and at the top of the cracked backrest are 2 crossed scimitars under what appears to be a carving of a stylized crown. That's it.
Well, this is super cool. Sit on it. Put your butt on the throne. Hey, Ragnar, come check this out.
I told you for the last time, you don't put the fruit on the ground. Oh, okay, so I'm coming. Whoa, what's that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna sit on it.
Okay.
And I start running up the steps.
Is this a good idea?
I'll get there first.
Oh, Zoe's not racing you to sit on it.
I run. I look down to see if there are any thorns that are going to go like straight into my anus.
I need to recover from that question for a second.
How many dice you have to roll to figure that one out?
No dice. So
the strategic placement of thorns.
no, there's thorns around it. There's nothing directly impeding you from going up and sitting on the throne now.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting on the throne.
Okay,
And,
you
like,
run up
I'm
to the
doing,
top.
like Picard style.
Okay.
So like one lean, leg crossed.
Okay. A swirling mist forms before you at the base of the stairs. It coalesces into a form of a grizzled orcish chieftain covered in totems and fetishes with cobbled together armor, a crown on his head that looks just like the one on top of the throne, and crossed scimitars on his back that look just like the ones carved on the top of the throne. He steps onto the bottom step, draws one of his swords, and says, "How dare you!" and comes charging up the stairs at you. So I need to get my initiative cards. Everybody hears that shout. So everybody's alerted, but not all of you are close.
Does it wake me up?
Zoe. Yeah, it'll wake you up. Zoe, just to get where everybody is. Ralgar is the least prepared. He's in the camp and sleeping. Vergello is the second least prepared. He's in the camp a short distance away. Zoe, you are at the base of the stairs next to this guy when he materializes. You probably step back, and he seems to pay little note to you. He's more concerned with the guy sitting on his chair. And Ralgar is at the top of the stairs. I'm going to get initiative cards here. Oh dear, my initiative cards. I actually need a minute to prep these because they're all shuffled.
Good. Goal USA. Let's see. Ralgar. Zoe. Renralk. Yellow.
There we go.
King.
1, 2, 3,
All right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got them all. All right, I'm going to
Can we
shuffle.
start with Ralgar?
I'm going to, I'm going to draw these from, I'm going to go in the order that you're shown on my Roll20 and on the stream, so left to right there, and I'll do the bad guy last. Vergello,
Is he corporeal?
it looks to be a ghost. It looks to be a ghost. Vergello is on 7. Zoe is before Vergello on 6. Grunralk is before Zoe on 7. Ralgar is on 2.
7.
Huh?
We already have a 7.
4, sorry. It's 7. 7 for Vergello, 6 for Zoe, 4 for Grunralk. Ralgar, you're on 2, so this guy's only going to go before you on an ace. And he draws. Any guesses?
A
A
3.
3. It is a 3. Bill was right.
I win.
It's going to be Ralgar, then the ghost, then Zoe, Vergello. Ralgar, then the ghost, then Zoe.
Nope, Grunrock.
Sorry, Grunralk, Zo, Vergello. That's it.
Sorry, I'm writing it out for you.
Yep, got it. All right, Ralgar. There's an angry orc warlord ghost charging up the staircase at you with a ghostly scimitar drawn.
I am going to stand up, turn around, and try to smash the throne into pieces with my axe.
Okay. Let's see. It is stone, but it is cracked and weathered. So I'll go ahead and let you.
Sundered, and I know Sunder breaks armor.
Yeah. I'm going to say that. I mean, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. If you do this, any skulls you roll will do a point of damage to your weapon.
Oh, cool.
But any hits that you, if you do at least 3 damage, then it'll break the throne.
Let me make sure it's going to populate all my dice the right way. That Axe Fighter. Add a D8 artifact die to all rolls with an axe. Melee. Yeah. Well, that hurt my axe.
What's the base damage of the axe?
Oh man, these questions. 3.
Oh, damage 3. Okay, you are going to smash the throne. You smash through it. Pieces go everywhere, but it's also doing 2 points of damage to the axe, which breaks the axe. Because that is how much health it has. The axe cracks, and so does the throne as pieces of the stone get scattered about.
Then I turn around and look at the guy.
Oh boy, 1 sec. Oh man, this is just purely a case of how mean do I want to be, and I kind of want to just random it.
Just random it.
That was a 34 hit.
It was a 34 hit. I'm just gonna straight up coin toss it because it doesn't address what should happen here, and I have no idea whether this should work or not because I don't know whether he's bound to the location or the throne. I'm just gonna throw a d6, and on a 1, 2, or 3, he just dissipates because the throne is destroyed and he has nothing left to haunt. And on a 4, 5, or 6, he is double pissed.
Cool.
My chair.
You dash the throne to pieces. Your axe shatters, and the ghost shrieks out and then is just like sucked into the ground and disappears. Everything falls silent. Your axe is broken, and the orc warlord is no more.
Yes! I 100% knew that was gonna work. Glenrock!
What just happened?
All the
just beat an orc ghost lord, dude!
Well done.
He broke my axe.
You want a spear?
Yeah, okay.
glorious.
I want to look around to see if there's any loot.
Sure. All right.
You know, are there any like hidden anything under the throne?
I would also like to look for loot if
No,
possible.
I'm doing it. I killed him.
Okay, I found this place.
You find 8 other broken axes behind the chair.
Just my luck.
You both search and find nothing of value. And the only thing of note, I'm going to say, Grunralk, you see the fragments of the throne and the engravings on it, and you recognize that this would have been an orc of some ancient time, and the design of the scimitars and the emblems on here look very antiquated, but like sort of similar to those of the clan that killed most of your people. So it brings back some chilling memories.
Huh.
At least you broke one of their pieces of furniture. That should bring you solace.
Well, that was exciting.
I'll walk over and start scattering the pieces around, just like throwing them. Angry.
Okay.
Yeah, cool enough. Keep going.
Rub it in. All right.
You should probably go back to sea, man.
Then I'll fall asleep on the broken throne.
Mist coalesces at the base of the
Like,
How dare you!
Smaller.
My pile!
He's like glitched out.
All right. Right. The rest of the night passes uneventfully. It's morning. Tomorrow morning is foggy and cooler. And
Is my axe like Dunsky or is it repairable?
it is broken. It is unusable until repaired.
Oh, cool. I can craft that.
Per the rules for broken in the core book, which...
Oh, Amy.
Let's see. Broken...
This is some crap that your bad camp roll lost us food and you and me lost food and water.
Why did you only have a decent
I'm
amount
just
of water,
thirsty.
Amy?
Did we lose food and water or just food? Because I dropped
Food.
both.
I thought it was just food.
Then I'm gonna go back up to a D10 and water.
Yeah, it was just food.
Okay. Now I gotta roll my D6.
The bugs came in, ate your food, and drank some of your water.
Drank some of my water. I'm good.
Ooh, that's some salty chicken and need some water.
If the gear bonus of an item reaches 0, the item is broken and cannot be used again until repaired. Damaged gear can be repaired. It takes a few hours of work and a successful crafting skill roll. If successful, the gear bonus is recovered by 1 point for every success up to the starting value. If the roll fails, the gear bonus is permanently decreased to its current score. So if you try to repair it with a crafting roll and fail the roll, the axe is irreparable. So you got to decide whether to risk it or not.
Yeah, I'll take those odds.
All
As
right.
soon as we have a quarter day to spare.
Sure. All right. Right. So you set off north the next day? Is that the plan?
Yep.
All right. We head north. Let's get... we don't need lead the way rolls. You have been this way before. At least one member of the party has. 2. So let me... Are you still playing music to try to attract attention?
Yeah.
Can't find us, red runners. No, you can't find us today.
Wow. Once again, that encounter would have happened even without the music. The encounter dice just want stuff to happen today. All right. Yeah, you are encountering something, and you are in deep forest now. Let's see. Dark forest, that's what it's called. All right. As you're traveling through the forest, this is more of a passive encounter here. As you're traveling through the forest, you notice something. The shape of a giant bird's nest can be seen at the top of an enormous tree up ahead. You've never seen anything quite like it. It is like 10 feet across. Nothing seems to be moving among the branches that you can see, but a subtle glint of gleaming metal can be seen reflecting off of something up in the nest in the sunlight. That is all I have for you.
Weird.
2 silver says you can't knock that nest down with a stone, Zoe.
Take that action. I'm gonna pull out my sling and pick up a rock and whoop-ow!
Oh, but that poor bird, it could have babies in it. I say
Not
after you throw the
anymore.
stone.
So you sling a stone at the nest?
Well, she's got a roll.
All right, the stone just disappears into the center of the nest, disturbing it, and you wait. Nothing visibly happens.
I'll take my silver, thank you.
The bet was that I couldn't hit the nest, right? I
Nope.
definitely hit it.
Those weren't my words. I said you can't knock that nest down with a stone.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up another stone. I'm gonna try again. You didn't
No,
say I
you
was
already
limited-
used a stone.
You didn't say I was limited to one stone. You said you bet I couldn't do it with a stone. You didn't say one stone. You said a stone.
Strangle each other.
Ooh, I miss.
Stone goes
Okay.
whizzing by the nest, hits a nearby tree, and bounces off, making a dunk,
high?
dunk, dunk sound.
How high up is this thing?
It is about 15 feet up. It looks climbable with a successful move roll.
Yeah, dodge my
I'm gonna-
rock though.
As she throws the second stone, I'm gonna start climbing the tree.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
You ever
levitate.
knock the nest down yet?
Okay, hold on. Okay, Grunwald is... Did you remember the scene from the Jungle Book where Mowgli is like trying to climb the tree and he just keeps sliding down with like his gangly arms and he can't wrap around it? That's Grunwald. He's sliding down the side of the tree trying to shimmy and just keeps falling on the ground. He can't. It's too thick and he can't get his goblin arms around it. Meanwhile, Vergello just grabs the clasp of the cloak and focuses for a moment and starts to levitate with its magic. Straight off of the
I
ground.
hit it again if that does anything.
I forgot he
Two
flies.
successes.
Another rock sinks into the nest and pops out the other side and falls down. Vergello, you are floating on eye level with the nest. It is thick with cobwebs and eggshells that look very old and sun-bleached up here.
Freshly shattered.
They look old, and the eggs look to have been like ostrich egg sized, whatever they were. And there's also moss-like greenery, and the nest is also just littered with bones. And you can vaguely make out something shiny in among the cobwebs, but you can't tell more than that. What's up, Noodles?
Before I go and dig that in, I'm going to put on the best performance I ever had, looking heartbroken at the terribly wounded baby birds inside of this nest. And then I'm going to dig in for the item. But I'm just going to be like, oh God, they're in pain. I'll pull out an arrow, pretend like I had to stab. I got to put them down. They were so wounded. Why would you do this?
Bring him down. I need
So
more food
sure.
after the damn bugs ate it all.
Ow, you hit me.
I can't believe you killed all those birds.
This doesn't count as me failing to get it because he's intervening.
We get to eat them now.
I don't think I'm ever gonna make a bet with you again. You're not a very good bet person.
I haven't had a full opportunity. Vergello is interrupting.
What do you mean you haven't had a full opportunity? You hit it 5 times and it didn't come down. What more of an opportunity do you want?
This is bullshit.
You're
pull
a
out
bad
2 silver.
sport. I don't like this.
I gave you 2 silver.
Okay, you're a good sport. We're gonna be friends again.
This is ridiculous.
Good news, everyone.
What is
There's
it?
a random valuable find up here.
Is it worth
Is it
the
a
gold or
gold
more?
I have determined what it is.
Whoa.
It is a silver box about yay large. It is finely decorated, and while it is dirty, it is heavy, and it seems to be quite valuable. It has a value of 2d6 silver. I'm gonna let Bill roll it, and if he gets a 10 or more, everybody's getting an XP for finding a big treasure.
Man, that's crazy that this silver box is worth 2d6 gold, isn't it, guys?
2d6
Yeah.
silver.
Oh.
One short.
That's not my fault. You
hadn't
dinged
tarnished
it.
it with all those.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's a
This
little
is-
damaged, like something hit it at some point. It's got like a crack in the side.
Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
Uh,
Put that on me because Bill rolled.
But maybe there's something in the box that's worth a gold or more.
Maybe. It's empty. It is a nice silver box.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice silver box. It's free money.
Yeah, I take it.
Or you keep it, put something nice in it. You put a heartstone in there.
I'm gonna take out the black heartstone and put it inside the silver box.
Black Heartstone.
Yeah.
You heard me.
What Black Heartstone?
The one that he has.
The black heartstone that I have.
I'm no longer saying words because I'm afraid of spoilering things that people aren't supposed to know.
Black Heartstone.
Okay, so do you pull it out and put it in there?
With Amy. What?
No, he has a black heartstone.
Are you saying up in the sky? Or did you bring this thing down?
Oh, up in the sky, I put the black heartstone in the silver box.
Cool.
I'm Bill. Be lucky you're 5 hours away, because I would drive over to your house.
He's gonna be like, look, I found a box with a black heartstone. All right, so do you levitate back down?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Actually, I knocked the nest out of the sky. Off the tree.
It's real
knocked it
big.
down.
It's gonna take some work, but you could do that.
Oh, is it massive? No.
You got like
okay,
shoulder
yeah,
into it. It's like 10 feet across.
No. I didn't realize it was that big. No, I just float down.
Okay. He floats back down holding a shiny silver box.
No, I don't. It's in my thing.
Oh.
I do I'm putting it away, but it's like
All right.
shit, the silver box. We can sell it in town.
Okay.
Keep moving.
Yeah. We're gonna keep moving. Let's get. Oh wait, you don't need to roll either way. We go north. Are you still playing music to attract attention?
I'm really hoping as we get a lot closer that a red runner has seen us, but I feel like
I mean, we're entering a hex where we knew there was an intercession.
yeah.
It's like a pathway.
Where did we see them last time?
In Lingo?
No. We ran into them in the forest, I thought.
There is a substantial chance of encountering them that is escalating as you get close, but
Okay.
you still have not.
Okay.
I mean, this is closer to their home territory, so it's not unreasonable to encounter them here, but it just hasn't happened because of the dice. Let's see. There is an encounter happening. Let me determine what.
Would the encounter have happened regardless of me playing the instrument?
Yes, actually, for a third time.
Oh my goodness, jeez. Why am I even playing this thing?
It's crazy. You've had an uncanny amount of encounters. You normally don't get very many in the territory you've already explored, but I just keep hitting the percent over and over.
Yes, keep giving us fun.
Here
I
we
mean,
go.
I am glad we're kind of doing
Roll the
encounters.
dice. Roll the dice.
I miss them.
Hey,
All right.
Was that ghost thing? Did that count as a monster?
This is a duplicate that has already happened somewhere else, and therefore it is Red Runners.
Yay!
Hey!
Is it the Red Runner, or is it just some Red Runners?
Yeah, do we know these Red Runners?
Roll a d6, Bill, just because you asked. On a 6, it is going to be Kalman, Rodenfell. On a 1 through 5, it's going to be other Red Runners.
Can I get like half of Kalman?
Can it be someone we know?
They're carrying half of Kalman in their
Half
pockets.
only.
All right. Up ahead. Subtle movement in the bushes. And then you see, off to the east, an elf standing statue-like in among the brush.
Is it my
Something
friend
darts
Bernie?
in the corner of your vision. Off to the west. You glance in that direction. Another elf is standing there. When you look back to the previous one, he's gone. There's more darting around. And you realize that you're being slowly surrounded by elves who are not approaching and not engaging, but are watching you, and you recognize them to be Red Runners.
I finally put my lyre away, and I call out and I say, we were supposed to meet with Kalman. I don't suppose he's with you, or maybe someone could go get him for us.
All right. A silver-haired elf comes up behind you and speaks. You had no idea he was so close or how he got so close. He says, Kalman, what business do you have with him?
Oh my gosh, why is it this way every time?
He said we were supposed to meet with him after gathering some things for him. I'm happy to share more information with you if he gives me permission, but I'm sure, as you know, he's not the kind of person to anger, and I don't want to give you more information than you're supposed to know.
Tell me your name and I will seek him out for you.
Bergello.
And Grunrock.
And Wawa.
If you remain here, I will retrieve him for you. It might take some time. You may wish to set up camp.
You guys want to set up camp with us?
No.
We will set up camp. Thank you.
I love the no.
Last time Kalman broke bread with us.
They're going to search for him, and every quarter day they're going to roll dice to see if they find him. He's around on business.
Tell Mergaline I said hello.
Oh, yeah, Mergoline. It took me a minute. There's so many names.
So close to Red Hook Redoubt, guys.
You are. Should
Alright, so we're gonna
go
make
back,
camp?
hang out.
This is the third time we've gotten like right on top of that adventure site.
Yeah.
Well, the two times we went to it, it was in the possession of a crazed man and a psycho plant, and then dwarves?
All right. The elf who is helping you, his name is Eles, and he is going to send for Kalman and tell him where to find you if you want.
Yep.
Just make a note.
All right, I'll roll camp then.
Yeah. Go ahead.
With a gear die.
Nice.
Yeah, we
Yay!
You make camp, and for the next, that is, let's see, where did you camp last? At the throne. So this is morning, daytime. It's daytime. You've now made camp in daytime. Daytime passes uneventfully. There's no word from the elves, and there's no encounters. Evening,
Wait.
evening,
can we do
same
stuff?
thing. Yes, you can do rolls if you want, because you've got time to kill and you're waiting an indeterminate amount of time.
Bill, how do you hunt? I don't remember.
Grunrock,
Jeez, I haven't hunted in forever.
What? I
Um,
shattered it into pieces.
Oh no, the axe is ruined.
God! What did you do?
Well, Normally I like to temper the steel and then heat it up and then retemper it, but this time it just broke the first time I hit it with the hammer.
It's in twice as
Amy,
many
it's
pieces
a-
as before.
Amy, it's a
How hard did
survival
you
roll.
hit that throne?
I'm working out.
I can tell.
Bill, what'd you say?
Survival, and then
Oh, you're doing
it's a
hunting?
survival roll to see if you can find your prey, and then it's
and then it's the marksman.
then you roll a d6. Yeah. I
Okay.
also go hunting.
Yeah.
I mean, I
You can aid and give an additional die to the other person hunting, or you can make separate rolls and risk separate mishaps.
I mean, I feel like I'm the better hunter.
But potentially
so if we're
get
not
twice as much
aiding-
payoff if you both succeed.
It's up to you, man. Do you want me to come with
I
you?
mean, I'm not throwing shade. I think I have
No.
like all the stuff.
Look, I'm not mad. This is would Vergello want to go off and hunt by himself, or would he bring Zoe along?
I'm Vergello was fine with you joining him
Okay, then I will join and aid you.
after his little revelation and your story time. He is willing to let you be near him. All right, so I got to do a survival roll.
Okay, go ahead.
Josh, does this survival roll? Okay, no. It's just
Oh,
straight survival.
it's modified by season, and summer is a 0. Wait, that's forage. Hold on. Hunt is... Oh. Maybe hunt is unmodified by the season. It is. All right, go ahead. Yeah. Survival roll.
Okay. Engage.
Adam, did you see what Noodles said in the Twitch chat?
No, what did he say?
Anyone saying I woke it shouldn't be handling weapons.
Shade.
Well, first off, it is pretty rude of him to make fun of how the wolf can speak.
I mean, I agree, man. I'm just reading
Why
the
is it not
message.
letting me click?
I wholeheartedly expect Josh to speak like that anytime he voices another Wolfkin, by the way.
Oh wait, I didn't add the other dice. Let me just do a d6 for getting aided.
There are no other wolfkin.
Just like there are no other goblins.
No, I didn't find it
There are
either.
other wolfkin.
All right.
It's just- my pack got eliminated.
I wanna
by
put it out there to
death
you.
plague.
I let you roll. We have the same survival dice.
See, I thought I had more.
Oh, no, you
for
got me beat by
Master
one.
of the Hunt.
I've got a scouting of 5, but my survival is 4.
Well,
You
yeah,
spend
I wish-
the evening as the sun is getting low, hunting all around the forest. You fail to find any game, and what's worse, at some point, you have to wade through like waist-deep boggy mud to get from one place to another. You've got bugs crawling on you. It's gross. It's nasty, but you get out and you're cleaning up, and one of you realizes, oh shit, my hunting weapon, which is a ranged weapon belonging to one of you, got lost at some point and is no longer on you because it fell off and was lost. It is a ranged weapon that can be used for hunting belonging to one or the other of you. I will let you all choose, or you can random it.
Hang on a second. I can levitate. There's no way I would have walked through waist-deep boggy water.
Then while levitating, it falls off of you and disappears down into the water, and then you can't find it.
My bow's my only weapon other than my song, but I imagine your sling's your only weapon.
Nope, I've got a bow as well. I will pass you
for
my
it.
short bow.
He is levitating, you are waiting, and when you come out of the nasty mud on the other side, you realize that you lost a piece of your gear. And you fail to find any game. You come back tired, frustrated, down a piece of gear with no food having been acquired. Happy hunting.
What'd you guys get?
Wet.
Robbed.
I broke my axe.
I'm sorry, I dropped my bow in the swamp when I was floating over it.
Wow.
Thank
I-
you for letting me have your. Thank you for letting me use your other short bow.
You make it back to the camp and night falls. You've still not heard from or seen any elves at all.
Man, I really want to buy another axe off of them.
Who is on the watch during the night? Oh, it's Grunrock. Grunrock.
Yes.
There's a rustling in the dark, in the middle of the night.
What do my glow-in-the-dark eyes see, boss?
An elf, accompanied by 3 other elves, casually striding up to the camp. It is Kalman Rodenfell and 3 of his elite guard. Just dead in the middle of the night while all your friends are sleeping.
I'll stand up and pull out my scimitar when I hear the rustling, and then when I see that it's Kalman, I'll just like put it not scimitar, it's a short sword now. Scimitar was broken. I'll put my short sword like tip down into the dirt and hold out my weapon hand to like shake his hand as he approaches.
He will shake your hand. It is the stony-faced, emotionless elf that you have seen before, and he approaches the camp, calmly surveys, seeing all of your friends sleeping, nods to you, and he and his men sit down by the fire and rest their feet after presumably some lengthy hike, and say nothing.
Would you like to rest and speak in the morning, or...
I would rather awaken them now, so that we can be on our way.
Fair enough. Hey, everybody, get up!
Where's my axe? Where's my...
You broke it. Kalman's here.
My Kalman.
What? Where? Oh, that's right.
Kalman, it's been some time.
Vergello.
Stand up.
Hi, Kalman.
Ralgar.
The last time I shook Ralgar awake, he punched me in the nose.
I was told by the others that you were willing to strike a deal on our behalf. I don't know how much your subordinates here know or how much you'd want to share.
These are my most trusted men. They will follow my orders, and they can stay.
Very well.
Now, what would you like to see happen? Have you brought the crown?
We brought the heartstones we have along with Velles' heartstone. The crown is back at the spire.
Your intention is to bargain for her body to be remade in exchange for the stones?
Yes.
Which stones have you brought with you? Do you know to whom they belong?
I do. But I don't remember the names, Josh. I know
Is it?
Aridni.
It's all of them? It's all the ones you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pull out the 3
Already,
that...
Naid.
Aridni, Gamilda, Nebulos, and Naid.
Nebulos.
Oh, I do have it written down. What do you know? Yeah, I'll pull out the because we were hiding it in the thing of tails. That dog had been hiding it in, so I pull them out, and we'll hand them over to him one by one. And then
The loss is last for effect.
I'll unwrap the clasp on the thing, and I'll tell him this stone protests greatly that I'm doing this. I'm just sharing her concerns with you. Do with it as you will. I hand him Aridni's stone, and then I pull out Velles' stone. And while I hold it, I look at him and ask him, it was brought up before that Velles' mom's stone was shattered and that it was green. Did they choose to shatter it, or did she choose to shatter it? I don't want to lose my friend again.
She chose her fate. No one inflicted it on her.
Do you think this would be enough? 4 heartstones for her body to come back?
These are not just 4 heartstones. These are 4 lost heartstones of the first elves. We've been seeking these for centuries. They will be I am sure that they will be willing in exchange for these. But I worry that they will not be happy that the crown is unaccounted for, and I worry that these stones may be taken into the still mist and that they will not be usable in our campaign against the Whisperer. But
maybe you can convince them to hold off on putting him in the still mists until we get the others that are missing. We need Velles to get the other stones anyways. There's no way we can do this without her. If you can hold them off and say, we're getting the rest of it, including the crown back.
Put your loot away.
Then perhaps that would be enough.
I think this will be more than enough to convince them to bring your friend back. I will do what I can to manage the expectations and intentions of the elders of Mistwall. But ultimately, they answer to themselves, and it will be their decision. I am the leader of the Red Runners. My job is to retrieve these stones. I am not the one who decides who is brought back or what is going to be done with these once they are retrieved. But I will put in a strong petition asking that they be kept in this world so that they may be of some use. But I must be candid. Velles is not popular among our kind, at least among the elders. She has a reputation for being somewhat hot-headed, untrustworthy, rash, aggressive, all things that the Still Elves frown upon. She also reminds many of her grandmother Viridia. I am sure that I can convince them to bring her back in exchange for this bounty, but they're not going to be happy about it, and I would not expect them to treat her well. So, you're probably going to have to go on your way. And I will do my best to put in a word of favor for you, for the great deed that you have done in bringing these back to us after all of these years. You have my full support. And that is all I can offer.
Level with me here, Kalman. If we tell them they can have the crown once Vond is taken care of, would they join our cause?
Once Vond is taken care of, I'm not sure there will be a cause after that.
You're right. But my big buddy here,
And I'll pat Ralgar on the arm.
has started forming an alliance. And as crazy as the elves make Velles sometimes, I think even she would admit that we could use your help.
Oh, yeah.
The war is coming, and I'd love it if you would stand with us.
I'll be candid with you about the power of these stones. Somebody's mic is on and it's loud. There we go. It is believed by some scholars among our kind that the only way to close the demonic nexus and remove the taint of evil from this land is likely to cast the crown into the portal with the stones. However, the stones carry the wisdom of ancient elves, and the crown is the most cherished artifact of our people, dating back to the founding times, when the rivers were laid bare, when the trees were raised up, when the mountains were brought up out of the earth, when the divide was created between the Raven lands and the Alder lands. It is an It is a priceless relic of ages past, and the Still Elves, they want to retain its wisdom and they want to retain its power. They have been long removed from the troubles of the world, and they do not appreciate the danger posed by Zytera and his forces, and Marigal, and Chrysilla, and the others. They are not going to want to see this thing destroyed. They think that they can just weather this and that it will pass on. They've no conception of his strength or of the danger that he has brought into the world or of its enduring nature. I believe if we do not deal with this, it will be worse 1,000 years from now, and worse even 1,000 years after that. And at some point, it's going to be too late to try to do anything about it. But there is a deep divide between myself and the Still Elf elders on this, and they are not going to be keen on letting the crown and the stones be used as a weapon in this war, because they don't want them to be lost, and because they underestimate this necromancer and the threat that he poses. I will do
So it
everything that I
sounds
can.
So it sounds like we need to not tell them about our plans to do that.
Perhaps.
If you can continue to hold on to the stones, if you're able to do that, if they would trust you with it, or at least get your hands on them again, then we can gather the other ones.
I will try to see to it that the stones are kept in this world and are not carried on to the Still Mist.
Do you know
They will
how
be
long-
kept under tight guard, and they will not be in my jurisdiction anymore once handed over. So retrieving them to use them for some future task will be a challenge in its own right.
Are there any like-minded individuals?
And I'll like pointedly look at his closest men, if you will.
They don't react. They're stony-faced, a lot like him. And he says, "Of course. There are some who agree. Mostly those who are out in the world and are more knowledgeable about Zytera and the threat that he poses. Those that have seen his forces, those who've seen what he has done to the Harga Plains, to Alderstone, to Shadowgate Pass, to all of the lands in the southwest, which he has left desolate and corrupted. Those who have seen the forces that answer to him, those who have seen the full power of the Rust Brothers and the Iron Guard and what they can do. But it's a very different thing to the Still Elves. They're so far removed from this world, they see this as the troubles of insects crawling about on the ground, something that will pass away with the seasons.
And how long do you think getting Velles back would take? We need her to get the other stones. I mean, she got the first 3 and the crown. And you saw the trouble that the rest of this group got in without her to get just 1 stone. Do you think we could wait in Lingmel for a few days and you can let us know what they say and give us a timetable?
The thing about the Still Elves is they don't operate on a very fast timetable. To them, the ages come and go, and business as usual carries on.
But my understanding is that time moves differently in the Still Mists.
It does. In our terrestrial time, I would say it may take as much as a month if they agree to bring her back. I could see about getting them to host you in Mistwall for that time. or you could stay in Lingmill if you're more comfortable there.
I think we would feel more welcome in Lingmel.
I think they would feel less like we were imposing if we weren't in Mistwall.
Could you, if it's not too much trouble, occasionally send us a runner just to let us know of anything? I'm pretty desperate to see my friend again.
You don't wish to meet with the elders directly?
I will, if you think it would help.
I mean, I'm happy to talk to them and speak on her behalf as well. Yeah, I'll go with you. I also have another thing. I'm going to pull out the fine silver box, and I'm just going to hand it to him. I say, like, I'm sorry, I found it like this. And I hand him the silver box that I found that has the black heartstone in it.
Okay. He will take it from you and slowly open it up and look inside. And he mutters under his breath, Churmog. Despicable. This will have to be destroyed. Thank you for bringing it to me.
I assume so.
Calvin, can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
When I was talking with Vergello and the rest of the group, they said that Marigal scattered all of the Heartstones after trying to have Viridia's Heartstone made into a person again. How did he get them? Because, I mean, that doesn't seem like... I mean, this feels like a very protected object with how serious it's being taken with us finding them. So how did he get them the first time?
He stole them from the Still Mist. He was not trying to have Viridia resurrected. He and Viridia ventured into the Still Mist to negotiate with the elders. And the elders set a trap. They invited them in, and they seized both of them, and they ripped Viridia's Heartstone from her chest.
Why does Aridne think that he was trying to bring her back?
She probably didn't want to admit the truth. The elders lied to Viridia and Marigal. They invited them into Stillmist to negotiate and to discuss Viridia's behavior, but once they were there, they seized them both, took her Heartstone out of her chest in front of him, and took it with the intent to destroy it. But Marigal was too powerful, and he was able to steal it back along with all of the other stones and the crown, and he escaped the Stillmist with them in tow, and scattered them. He's had a vendetta against the Red Runners and the Elves ever since. And he's positively obsessed with Viridia. He has whispered her name on the wind and spread her legend throughout these lands for hundreds of years. He wants nothing more than to bring her back, and he's been seeking a way to do it for centuries. He can't do it without the support of the elders in the Stillmist. Not without employing darker methods.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie to you, Calvin. It's not feeling like our chances are very good that Velles is gonna be brought back. Is that a correct assumption?
Oh, I think they're going to bring her back in exchange for the stones.
But you just said that the elders, these are the same elders that ripped out Viridia's Heartstone?
yeah, but Viridia had gone on a crazy murder spree and was killing, I imagine, a lot of elves she deemed to have lived too long.
Right, but
Along with those other
he
things.
just said that Velles was not a
Not
well-liked.
liked. Yeah, but not liked is not the same thing as I've killed a bunch of elves because I thought they were around. I imagine she probably destroyed a few Heartstones if that's the case.
Yeah, when we were in Mistwall with Veloz, it seemed more like they were just kind of like grown-ups mad at a little puppy, rather than like punishing a villain with Veloz.
If you're talking about the color of her heartstone, it is well known that her mother's was the same color, and she willingly submitted to her own demise. And it is known now among the elves of Mistwall that Velos's heartstone is the color of her mother's, and Velos is well known to them. They do not like her and they do not trust her, but they will not resign her to her fate if she has not committed a grievous crime, and the theft of the crown would certainly seal that deal from ever happening. But you have brought back 4 of the 6 first elves' heartstones, all of which have been sought for centuries. I am sure that in exchange for bringing back Velos, they would willingly take this bargain.
Can I insight check that?
Mm-hmm.
Does Kalman legitimately believe? Because he's a wise dude, or is he like spinning the yarn? Like,
I am going to tell you that you get a -2 dice on any insight checks against Kalman because of his being the most unreadable person in the universe.
I was gonna say, like, I remember someone tried to insight check him before, and he's a hard read.
ugh, I don't know.
All right, I'm making secret. All right, making secret GM rolls here. All right, you have no idea he's unreadable.
We should go and speak with the elders. Let's get Velos back.
So the speaking with the elders directly, I was just throwing out there as a check on whether what your next intention was. If you have anything in particular you want to say to them, then go ahead and do it. Yeah, but you don't have to just because I asked. Just FYI.
Yeah.
I was just checking if you want to meet with them face to face and discuss. So, if that's the plan, then yeah, I'll let you decide.
I can't get a beat on if it would help or hurt that we went. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm.
Yeah. What does Kalman think about that? Vergello, I'll ask him. Kalman, do you think if we went there and asked, would that help, or would seeing at least the few people who helped Velos escape with the crown last time, would that be more of a harm?
He's quiet for a moment, and he says, I think it would be a harm, but I won't bar you from speaking to them if you choose to.
What if I went? They haven't seen me before.
At that point, I feel like if Kalman is confident that he can convince them to bring her back.
You are a necromancer with ties to the Rust brothers, a daughter of Marigal, and 2 companions of Velos, who the elders consider to be little more than companions to a troublemaking, marauding vagabond. They are not going to smile on any of you. But
we'll wait and link, though.
But if you have anything that you want to discuss, I will not bar you from meeting with them. And if you do decide that you want to arrange a meeting at any point, I will arrange it for you.
If it seems like you can't convince them and it's not working, then I will happily try and convince them as well. But I really hope that you can do this without us potentially ruining things as well.
Should perhaps we stay here while you talk to them, and then if they agree and they start remaking the body, we move to Lingmel? That feels like quite a journey to send them on for us to even go to when we don't even know if it's going to work.
I am going to make it a condition of the returning of the stones, that they bring her back. I'm not going to reveal that I have the stones in my possession until Velles is walking.
Guarantee that, yeah.
Calvin, can I ask another question? You lived quite a while. This is somewhat related, I suppose. It came up in discussion when we were all walking. Did Viridia have a child before she died the first time? Before her heartstone was green, or was it after?
She traveled the lands on her crusade for many, many months before we were able to rein her in for an intervention in the Still Mist. And during that time, she may have had... during the time that she was wandering, it's unknown if she had children. And after she... The period of time where after her heartstone had been tainted and she had been brought back was lengthy, and she traveled the lands causing all kinds of problems before the elves finally decided to rein her in. And she had children while abroad in the land. So it's actually unknown how many children she had during that period of time.
Wait. This was before or after she had died the scrum?
After.
After.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But the loss was raised here. Was her mother not raised here with her? Because Grunrock and Vergello seem to think that Viridia was Velas's grandmother.
Uh-huh. So what are you asking?
I'm trying to confirm
I'm not following
that.
the question.
I'm trying to figure... I'm trying to... Is Velas actually Viridia's granddaughter? And is there a chance, if this was after her heart had come back, like, did she say in Mistwall to have the child, so we would know that Marigal's not her grandfather, or could this possibly be Marigal's baby? Grandbaby.
You're asking if Velles is descended from Marigal?
Yes.
No.
Inside check again.
Go for it.
Fuck! I want you to know my insight is 7, and I'm just rolling crap. And this is -2 for his stone face. Ugh, fine.
We'll make our way to Lingbell in the morning.
All right. He's gonna nod. He does want to... He has one more thing to say before you go. You have brought back 4 ancient heartstones. And also this corrupted black heartstone. All of which are highly prized trophies of the Red Runners. And he is going to offer to name you all as honorary Red Runners and reward you with something for your efforts.
Hot diggity dog.
He signals to one of his companions, who's going to come out with 4 signet rings that look like entwined leaves, each with a tiny red garnet in the center of them. And they're going to hand one out to each of the 4 of you.
Fashion.
Be warned, there are places where these rings will secure you support, passage, protection. There are also places where they will get you killed on sight.
Add it to the list.
Is Velas gonna get one of these when she's brought back?
I doubt Zoe is asking that. That's
No,
Velles.
it ain't
This
no,
might be the
no,
first
no.
question that has made him actually show emotion, which is he goes,
You know,
he just sighs.
glasses off. The general attitude towards such a badass character is crazy. The discrimination against someone who was abandoned and acted like an abandoned child would act is crazy. All right, noted.
She's been drowning in trouble since the day she died.
Mm-hmm.
The day she was born.
Get out.
He's also going to hand you a pouch with 12 gold pieces in it. So that's 3 for each of you.
Nice.
And he stands up stony-faced as always, says, I will do everything that I can for you, and I will send word to Lingmel as soon as there's an update. Sit tight. You will hear from me.
Thank you again.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
All right. And he will calmly walk out into the black of night with all of his men striding behind. And I think we will wrap there.
Oh, man. I'm still stressed. I need Velles to get back.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm freaking out. I'm afraid of saying anything wrong.
You will have the option to do anything you want in Lingmel. We are not going to manually play out every single day's passage. You can go there and we will plot time until there's an update. So between now and the next session, think about if there's things that you want to do in Lingmel. We'll start off with you going there next time. But once you arrive, have plans if there's anything in particular you would like to do while you were there downtime wise. And if it would potentially help me prep, then you can let me know as well. And we will advance the timeline as things happen. Experience. Did you participate? Did you travel through a new hex? No discovery of a new adventure site. You did defeat a monster. One of you did.
Oh, come on. We were all rolled in the initiative. Just because you one-shot it doesn't mean only one of us.
All right,
gets
everybody
it.
gets the XP. Did you find a treasure worth of gold or more? No.
Wait, how much are the rings worth?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll count it. You found the silver box, and then you got a huge reward, so, yeah. Come on, keep campaigning. I want it. Function on your stronghold, activate your pride. Dark secret already happened last time. Thinking, yeah. Risk your life for another player character. Perform an extraordinary action of some kind.
It was a real talky session.
Yeah, I think we're good there.
I levitated and found a silver box.
I mean,
I'm not going to count that.
No one sacrificed their favorite weapon to stop everyone being.
I was about to say.
Yeah, you know.
I'll vote for that. You
No,
didn't
Amy
sacrifice.
does
You
not vote for that. That was the
Swing on
crazy
that.
ass choice after the crazy ass choice to sit in the thing.
Yeah, and it worked.
No!
Dice reward bad decisions. That's all.
Josh can award it if he wants. Hank can bill support. Amy does not. That's crazy.
I'll award it. And we'll wrap there.
You gotta play the game to earn the experience.
It wouldn't have earned Velas experience, all I'm saying. But you take yours.
So next Wednesday, the 15th, will be Dolmenwood, the next session of that. And this group, I think the next 2 weeks are blocked out, so it might be like approximately the 27th, end of the month, before we play this again.
That sounds right.
We'll resume with Lingmel. I might just rule that you get to Lingmill the next day, and we'll just pick it up there. But never mind. It doesn't really matter that
I was
much.
gonna say, like, other than what one encounter roll, like, I'm pretty sure we basically get there because we're only 2 hexes away.
It's fine. All right, cool. That will conclude the session for the night. Thank you for joining us, anybody who's been hanging out and watching, and we will be back with more RPGing next week. Elric,
Josh.
have a great night.
Hosting us.
Yeah,
Of course.
Me, my
What's
friend.
going on with the big game?
Oh, yeah.
Um,
It's been an appropriate level of embarrassment.
Oh, so not great. How far along is it? Is it over? Is it still going?
5-minute mark. So
Sports.
15-ish minutes.
Gotcha.
15 minutes of regular time.
All right. Well, best of luck. Enjoy watching, everybody, and have a good night. Go, not USA.